What's going on, everyone? Kellan Reck here, and today I'm going to show you how I went from 200 to 200,000 followers on TikTok in 2 months. So this is another unusual video for me. It's not specifically based on video production, but I needed to talk about TikTok. The growth on that platform is insane, and I have seen it personally. So I want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing over on TikTok and how you can grow your own platform over there, which in turn can help you on YouTube, Instagram, and other social medias across the board. So I started my TikTok journey in late 2019. I jumped on the app and I was messing around with it. I was trying to do some cinematic hacks and tricks, things that I would do on this YouTube channel on that platform. Wasn't posting with any consistency, was really mixing it up and trying to see what stuck. Nothing was really doing it for me. I was sitting at about 300 followers for months. It was in late March of 2019, once we were in quarantine, that me and my roommate found something that launched us. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me baby one more time. And now we have over 200,000 followers. So that was late March. I'm recording this in early June. April and May were huge growth months for us, and I want to talk about how that happened in this video. So let's look at some of the analytics, and you can see here how that growth started. Really, we had one video that sort of kicked it off, and from there we started following some of the things we learned, and we saw some major growth. So let's break down the keys of what made this possible and what can make it possible for you if you're trying to build your brand and build your following over on TikTok. So the first key on TikTok is finding your niche. And like I said, this took me some time. I was experimenting with using what I do on my YouTube channel. So I was doing camera hacks and editing tricks and things like that. People were in that space and have found quite a bit of success there. For me, it just wasn't working. I wasn't consistent enough with it. Had I stuck to just that, we may have seen success. But I tried other things too. I tried what I do on my Instagram, which is mostly baseball things. I do video production for the Boston Red Sox. So I was trying to push some of that to TikTok as well. And it did pretty well, but again, nothing huge. Once I jumped into one of my other passions, which is singing, I saw some major success. TikTok is a music-based platform. So me and my roommate, who both love to sing, did a little bit, and we saw massive growth after this one post. So my main takeaway initially is to find your niche. Think about the things that you're talented at, the things you enjoy doing, and start producing content for those niches and see if any of them is unique in your own way, and then see if it really sticks on the platform. So you might be into producing your own guitars and playing music on the guitar. Well, try talking about the guitars, or try showing fun facts about how to make a guitar, or try just sitting there and playing the guitar. See which specific niche you can fit into and which one seems to stick for TikTok. That is the first and most critical step, because that's gonna be what your TikTok page is all about. So once we posted our first singing video, which was me singing a song and my roommate sort of acting annoyed and then joining in, we saw massive growth. We saw hundreds to close to 1,000 followers overnight on our first post. So we knew we'd found our niche. Next, we had to follow some more steps to really lock in. Had we just done this one video, we probably would not have seen 200,000 followers in 2 months. So what we did is we decided, okay, we need to figure out consistency for posting. We decided we're gonna post at least one video a day. We're gonna stick to the singing niche, the harmonizing, because there was 2 of us singing, and we're gonna follow a little bit of a bit, not to use that word too much, but we were gonna have a little bit of a sketch that went along with each song we were singing. So I'll break that down shortly. Now, before we could really figure out what was key in all of these metrics, we experimented with posting consistency, posting timing, posting days, type of song we were singing, various tips and tricks. And today I want to provide you with some of the breakaways that we saw that really did work for us. The first thing we found is that Mondays are our best day for engagement. We see massive engagement on Mondays. We get our most views on Monday posts. We get our most likes and our most shares on Monday posts. So Monday is a huge day for posting. This may not be the case across all niches, but it has held true for us many weeks in a row. So we like Monday as a big day to post on TikTok. We've also found that weekends are very tough for posting. We don't get a lot of engagement on weekend. Views are generally down. We've created what we thought were some of our best videos on Saturdays and Sundays and even Fridays, and they just don't perform like they do on weekdays. Our guess on consistency was pretty accurate. We found that posting once a day gave us consistent growth, if not an increased rate of growth over time. We got our first 100,000 in about 5 weeks and our second 100,000 in about three and a half weeks. So consistently posting at least once a day was critical for TikTok. We did find that when we posted 2 videos a day, we got a decreased rate of engagement on the second posting. I've seen that some big accounts post 5 to 10 times a day, so we haven't tested that many, but we did find that when we posted 2 videos throughout the course of a day, didn't really matter how spaced out they were, the second one tended to not do as well, or one of the 2 just wouldn't perform as well as it might have had it been the only video we posted that day. Another tip is to stick to your niche. We found, again, as I broke down our niche before, it's singing in 2 parts, harmonizing and sort of playing into our little bit of me annoying my roommate. When we did a video with just one of us singing, engagement was down. When we did a video that didn't have us playing into our little fun bit of me annoying the roommate, engagement was down. So we really want to let you know that sticking to that niche, whatever it is that works for you, go right into it and don't really branch off of that too much, at least for the beginning of building your brand and building your page. You want people to remember what your thing was and you want to have that thing. And by sticking to that, you can slowly build up a following of loyal and engaged fans who will follow you no matter what you're posting. And then finally, as I sort of mentioned before, I want to reiterate this. You want your thing to be broken down into a couple things. You want to think about the talent or the main thing that you want to be your niche. So for us, it's singing. We love singing. That's something we're good at. So that's where we wanted our niche to be. So I did away with my baseball posts. I did away with my video production posts, focusing on singing. We've got that. We've got a uniqueness to the singing because there's 2 of us, so we do a harmony on top of it. So we have our niche, we have something unique about how we're different from other singers on the platform, and then we have a bit, which is a little bit of a comedic gain that might have someone stick around if they're not as into that niche, and that's the annoying the roommate and then getting him to join into the song thing. So we have those 3 elements: your main niche, the singing, your uniqueness within that niche, which is we have 2 singers, so we have harmonies that not everyone can do if they're just by themselves. And then 3, we have a bit, something that's funny, something that makes it shareable, something that adds a little extra to that. So if you can think about that when you're building out your platform on TikTok, I think you're gonna see massive growth. I mean, we're looking at 200,000 in the last 2 months. We're hoping to keep it going. So as I learn what works, I will report back to you here. I know this is slightly different from most of my YouTube videos, but it has been a trending thing lately, so I wanted to touch on that. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. Ask me any questions. I will have my TikTok link down below so you can check that out. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we'll check you back in the next one. Thanks.